Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV of Realm Reborn. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and today, we're being assaulted by a guy with scissors. I just thought it would be interesting to dive into what the aesthetic looks like before we leave the inn here. Because I was told we get more options as we open stuff up. So that kind of looks cool. Kind of like that. Hey, what's up, Ephemeris? How you doing? That looks cool too. I like that. How are you doing today? Doing fine? Good to hear. Hope you're having a wonderful Final Fantasy Friday. Change it up slightly. Put the hair in the other direction now. We have a token, don't we? I think we got one for free. Once stood a disheveled shell of a woman, now shines a beauty reborn. It's had a different hairstyle, for crying out loud. Just brushed it the other way. Demolish the wrong places. That's a funny name there. Where's this at? Camp Drybrone? Let's head there then. Down here. I hate this town. I hear how this town's like in a pit, and you gotta go up these long stairs to climb your way out of the pit. And then half the time you end up going in the wrong direction. I mean, it's a cool town and all, it's just kind of annoying. Take the high road here. There's Thancred. Oh, we gotta punch a primal in the face today. That'd be fun. Ah, there you are, Flightless. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Eorzea. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely merit. While I was following Sister Eorzea near the Golden Bazaar, a brand of Amaja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let's say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I request you, dear Flightless. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Sure. Where are we heading? Here. Are you gonna aggro me? Nope. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna leave you guys alone. Ellie, I'm not gonna leave you alone though, because you attacked me first. Didn't have to be like this, boys. Really have no interest in finding you all. Just trying to find a clue somewhere. Such as the queer leaflet. Just remember, I didn't want to do this. Alright, never mind. You're good. Well, did anything to go fancy? This leaflet, see the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious is not, and these bits about Nalthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Dryboat. Let's see what the Sister Eorzea makes of it. Man, they're gonna make me run all the way back there. Only like 50 gold, right? 50 gil. Same thing. It is back here. There we go. My savior comes again. To what I owe the honor this day. What is this? Blasphemous. It is not our or teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to see the people? The plot thickens, Flightless. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider our best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. Posing as a priest to think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again for this. I will keep my ears and eyes open now more than ever. Isambard wants to help you to identify and apprehend the falsehoods. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have in this camp can be cause to doubt them. Unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the pure. Let Flightless to me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare hope that this will yield us answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops will serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the small stains. They will serve you well. You have my thanks. Listen, Flightless, so as to lay the foundation of a little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garment Ixali had sent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Whether tunic and whether slops. Speak with locals while equipped with those. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to equip anything else. Or unequip anything else. Alms for the poor while I got 2 flaming orbs surrounding me? Greetings, good ma'am. Is the op that I must assist you with? I don't believe there is. I'm afraid the wares are very expensive. Maybe you should be joining fellows out the pond with the sand gate. Rude. I preach the teaching of Azima, the warden. I'll start come to partake of the honey of wisdom. Azima is the keeper of sun and guides the inquiry. All is laid beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this day, need child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. The guy's way up there. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The more flames I neither work nor coin for you like. Be gone! And see to it that you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Man, people are so rude. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, we don't have any openings. Get out of here so I can finish my story. Hey, Spexy, what's up, my friend? What is it? God, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whoever you like. Why don't you keep your own kind out there by the muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Hopefully you're having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. Got quite a knack for being a nuisance like this. Camp is a buzz that talks of our newly arrived vagrants. And though we are unable to track the wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that poor have a communion by the pond north of Sandgate. To the east of here, the eyes of authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away half the souls. Let's go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid. We'll have to remain in disguise. Alright? How are you enjoying the 100 line, by the way, Specs? What episode are you on now? A fascinating story. Really, really good. Oh, I should say, what day are you on? It depends on what episode you're on, I guess. Day 100? Hey! Congrats! Got one of the most ominous endings, I swear. It's really good. Just ignore the fact that, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just ignore the fact that there's part 60 I posted a couple days ago. Yeah, just ignore that. You know, episode 18, 20, whatever one that is. I'm sure that's the end, right? It's not just the end of the prologue or anything, I'm sure. Monkey Island 4. That was good. I like the Monkey Island series. Speaking of which, when we're done with Directive 8020, we're going to be playing an adventure game next. And that adventure game is going to be chosen all by you, the number one YouTube community on YouTube. So if you want early say on which adventure game goes to the YouTube poll, don't forget to enroll in the Rookery, our Discord. Enroll, that sounds like a weird word. Join the Rookery, our Discord, where a poll will be coming out probably within the next week, I imagine. I don't think I'm going to post a poll until I'm done with the exploration run of Directive 8020. Considering after the exploration one, I still have about 8 to 10 videos. So, fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Oh, I need to hurry up then, Specs. You're going to catch up to me before I'm even close to being done. You look absolutely smashing, Flightless. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls! Ah, that's an amazing line. There is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nealthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Neld. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Penury? Yeah, no worries. Well, I'll be fine, Specs. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. Ooh. What? How did you know? You bastard tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some months ago, the Amalsham raids began. It would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands of what kind, pray tell? Well, first of all, they want the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they want me to bring them people. So I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence, you could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! The mumble was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell more meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amalja paid me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourself or the gods. I love how we just show up out of the scene. Ah! Not you again! Were you the one leaking the immortal flames patrol routes to enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear. An FFT quote? Which one? At this stage, blame yourself or the gods. Oh, okay. Thought you said poor fortunate souls. I'm like, no, that's from Little Mermaid. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter, there'll be time enough to learn the truth. Flightless, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minophilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know how long I'm going to be playing today, because I haven't been feeling well the past couple days. And, well, yeah, I mean, when you're not feeling your best, sometimes, you know, you just can't go long. Actually, I caught walking pneumonia. Like, in life. For reals. That's why I haven't been feeling well. I did get some meds. But unfortunately, the meds had a negative side effect on me. And because of that, I got sick with something else. So I'm trying to recover from that now as well. And it's just been one of those things where it's been hard. And I am also going to be streaming with Zappa tomorrow morning, more Stranger of Paradise. So I don't want to push myself too far today. Horizon teleport tickets. I have no idea. I don't know what those are. I don't see anything. I have 30? Oh, I have 40. Oh! Put down my heart bar, shall we? And let's also get back my teleport, because I accidentally just got rid of that. How do I look up my teleport? Teleport's under general. General what? Oh, there we go. Oh, also got limit break here. I should probably put that on my hotbar somewhere. Dang it. It'd be nice if I had my armory chest down here as well. Hitting Control I is kind of annoying. If these were down here, I could free up some. I'll probably move them later once I get more icons, but for now, it doesn't hurt. Yeah, normally I would always play with the controller. But playing with the controller is... Well, when I play an MMO, I think playing with the... You know, being able to type and stuff is good. Welcome back, Flightless. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abductors were taken. And none but Amaja know the answer. Suffice to say that will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Why are these so low level though? I mean, look how low this level is. Level 19, I'm level 28. Yeah, I heard it's coming to Switch 2. And I feel like it can meet a distinguished individual. It's just because I'm playing on a PC, it makes more sense to, you know, play with the controller. Maybe I should have got this on PS5 and just played on my PS5. But it's fine. How am I over level though? I haven't done any grinding whatsoever. I've just been killing stuff as I go. Though we seek a peaceful resolution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamux Bubbly Putts. And he is a scholar of no small repute. He's small, he's a goblin. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix's students, it has now been disseminated to great benefit of all the realm. I would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this process, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him to use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is already found at the camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Consider level up a second class. A level a crafter or gatherer on the MSQ and AR. Well, if I'm gonna level up a second class, it's gonna be a healer class. Do you know where I need to go to get the healer job? Would it be Gridania or Limsa? It'd probably be Limsa, wouldn't it? Your phone just said I'm live now. Thanks, YouTube. Probably Limsa, right? You should try Arcanist? What is an Arcanist? I do not know this word. I'll try an Arcanist. You just gotta tell me where to go. Is it Limsa, Gridania, or Ul'dah? Oh, Summoner? Yeah, I like Summoner. I like Summoners a lot. Where do I go to become an Arcanist? Levels 2 at once? Well, that sounds good. Kills with a fairy companion. Where do I go, though? Give me a location. Argus is Limsa. I don't need to take a boat. It's only 200 gold. Sure, we'll go with Argus. Thank you, my friend. Arcanist. Really? I like the way Arcanist sounds. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries and decrypt patterns that map to unlock mysteries that existence, draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energy. It's a math class. Telephone was actually longer. It didn't take long. Before an arcane art built on structured thought and precise reasoning, a discerning intellect may find a home here at Guild. Just as I predicted, before we proceed further, however, let's feed your appetite for knowledge with a morsel of Guild history. The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to esoteric calculations practiced by the people of South Sea Islands. It was there the folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave ether into a specific magical effect. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as arcanists, and the school of Arcanima were born. Many such mages, wishing to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas aboard training vessels. Upon the arrival of Limsa Lominsa, arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite, and soon secured position in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Murubov, crediting several wielders of arcana among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to eventual extinction of the art. So at the Admiral's express orders, the official Arcanist Guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. Complex and domain nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you invite such cerebral challenges, then you have but to reaffirm your commitment to joining our guild. The sound judgment is recommended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mr. Thubogrim. He has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the intern. Fine, just over there. I think I sold some of my older gear, though. Yeah, Mr. Thubogrim, what exactly? What's up, Trifle? How you doing today, my dear friend? Yes, I am Thubogrim. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild, as Murray has doubtlessly explained. I am serving as acting guildmaster until a wayward leader deigns to return. Allow me to expand upon nature. Arcanima taps into living energies of ether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly perhaps by ability to manifest arcane entity carbuncle, and the man of magic which his ethereal ally employs at her command. The core discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary. Even on the field of battle, nay, especially on the field of battle, this principle takes precedence. One wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by the ability to calmly analyze the situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. Happy Friday, buddy. And hey, Skeletal. Hey, Scott. How y'all doing today? The study of Arcanima will test your mental facilities at a point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? Prepared to reason? An ambiguous response, the kind of most prefer. Let's now see if the clarity of words matched by the sharpness of your mind. Take Grimoire in hand, we shall judge the next aptitude for you display. Well, I'm heavily over-leveled from the quest, so I'm trying to spread out the EXP. So experience bonus as army bonus added when slaying enemies and participating in fates. This bonus goes largely to the discrepancy between the current class. Okay, so I need a I can still use these, right? Like once I'm a high enough level. Hold on, I need to check up my chat. Each class level up separately. MMORPG jobs start at level 30. We're nowhere near those. 5 more episodes of Wild Arms 3. Excellent. Yeah, and then Trails. Trails is great so far. I'm really loving Trails. I'm sort of addicted to it. Storm Rev starts at 50. Red Mage. Hey, we're Red Mage in Final Fantasy XI. Arcanist is the only job that will split into 2 separate jobs eventually, but they share XP. Although someone also levels up Scholar and vice versa. Okay. The roles do carry over from class to class once you hit a certain level, right? So we get Summon Kami at level 2. I'm trying to set it up so that way it's the same, essentially. Where the heck are my emotes at? Water float? That's cool. Why are these not alphabetical? Some overlap? Excellent. I like overlap. Limit break. Oh. Put on the wrong one. Alright, cool. Cool. You can set certain hot parts, not change. You always want it in the same spot. Yeah, I always do want in the same spot. Do you know how I do that? Is it under UI? I mean, I just spent all that time doing it anyway, so whatever. Go ahead and just pick up this quest real quick. Under hotbar settings, configuration hotbar share. That sounds great, Scott. Although I didn't like the remake at all. For like an hour or two of it, I hated it. Sorry, y'all. Just had a sneezing fit there. What? System menu. Character config. Thank you. Normally I see it like twice. But for some reason I just like had this really rash of sneezing. Hotbar settings. Alright, shared. Whoa. What just happened? When I equipped this, it all went away. Oh, I don't use the other hot bars. Ah, whatever. We're fine for now. Looks like these two cats are about to go at it, though. You know what? I'll mess with that later. 3 hot bars for all job skills. You want a 4th one for permanent. Alright, yeah, let's mess with that later, though. I don't think we need to mess with it right now. Just gonna click through the useless quests here. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that in, maybe when, before I stream or something. I'll just go through the customizations and try to reorder stuff. Because I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that now, because I don't have a lot of time today because I'm not feeling my best, so. I'd rather not waste time messing with settings at the moment. Even though I'm not wasting time, it's helpful, it's just. Ah, I leveled the wrong class! Dang it, I want you to get the experience. Frazzle, 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 frazzle. Thank you. Yes, the tutorial tip did say that. But getting level 1 experience is not going to help my Black Mage class. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think taking a detour and trying to get this class a couple levels would be good. That way I'm not wasting experience. I imagine if I leave town, there'll probably be some like hunt things that I can do with this class. Actually ever been in Milanoshka. Yep. Oh, that spell looks cool. Why not have a karma code till a second ago? That's in the wrong spot. You can now summon a pet to do your bidding. You only have access to one pet now, but there will be opportunities to acquire many more new adventures. On the pet tab. What does this spell do? What did that do? Magic barrier is nullifying damage. Is there a key that lets my pet attack? Your original, Scott, that's all. He used to be attacked. So basically my summoner is just, my little guy's just here chilling. My pet does nothing. My pet literally just stands there and does nothing. It doesn't even guard. It just watched me get hit. Reminds me of Robin Hood Men in Tights. Your back just got hit 3 times. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Kirby does nothing. It doesn't guard me, it doesn't do anything. It just sits there and looks adorable. He is adorable. But he does nothing. And yes, it's a he. How do I know it's a he? Because he's attracting me, because we have the same hair color. That's how I became an arcanist. This little guy was like, oh, cool. Pretty little female with the same hair color as mine. It must be like my future wife or mom or I don't know. Now I'm being weird. Whatever. Yeah, I just got a healing spell. Look at those experience points. That is literally just chilling. I mean, it's like growling at it, I think. Hey, Ainz, how you doing today, my dear friend? Hope you enjoyed Trails in the Sky so far. Got a bunch of new stuff here. I need to figure out, do you know how to make your help windows appear? I turn them off and I don't know how to turn them back on. So UI settings, general. Where is UI? Yay! Like I said, I'm pretty addicted to Trail so far. It's a very good game. I'm enjoying it. Which setting is under UI? Character config. So character config, UI settings, and then general, and display active help. That's much better, it being over there. I need to make this transparent is what I need. Like, you see when it's like this, it blocks stuff out. And it's tough to read, like, other things. So when I scroll over here, like, all that gets blocked out. Do you know if I can make this transparent, that help box? I mean, reverse looks good, too. Puts it out of the way, at least. Can't make individual, unfortunately. That's a shame. Is there a way I can move the help box? Because my penguin's kind of blocking it. Yeah, I'm excited for the new game, Ainz. Action help? I don't think I could play the new one on my channel because I'm going to be playing that on day one. And plus, if it's a sequel to Three Houses, like I think it is, there's no way I could play the second one without playing the first one, you know? Alright, that's a little better. Crosscode. I've heard of Crosscode. I never played any of the older ones. I played Engaged and Three Houses. And that's it. Alright, so what did we just pick up? We got Aether Charge. Increases the potency of your attack spell. Summon Ruby Carbuncle or it execute Glittering Ruby. Rushes target and deals fire damage, potency of 500. Can only be executed while under the effect of Ruby Arcanum and Kirby is summoned. Gemshine. Channeling energies of your active elemental to attack an enemy. How do you get attunement though? I'm a little bit confused. It looks like this triggers randomly, and once this triggers, then I can do that. Aether Charge? Oh, grants Ruby Arcanum. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. I can't activate Summon Ruby though. And now I can use it. I need to move this. Okay. Bucky turns red all the time. Yeah, it's not so cute, adorable anymore. Maybe I should do a side quest as well. It is weird though that I have a healing spell, isn't it? I mean, I guess Yuna had healing spells. I need HP to heal allies? Yeah, it does make sense. Sure, why not? Rune Debris. They're stronger after you master them? Whack-a-mole. Second a few. Hey, there you go. I did see you over there. There was also another person fighting with us. Right to this fate next. Truly a let's play, you know? We're playing it together in a way. Alright. Carry on, my wayward son. Hey, Entra, what's up, my friend? How you doing today? No, it's all cool, buddy. What's up? You ain't interrupting a thing, my friend. What are these glowy things? What is Brites? Rank A? Where's that? Up there? Level 14. That might be too high for me right now. Oh, level 50? Oh yeah, that's a little bit too high for me, that's for sure. Just a little bit too high. I can take level 11s. Thank you, Skeletal. Yeah, Entra, I mean, you absolutely can post it. It'll go on my list as always, and you don't need to feel any trepidation to do so. That Cactuar was pretty funny. That Cactuar wanted nothing to do with me. That Cactuar was like, we're gonna leave this bird alone. Sweet intro. Mind in fact, Chinicuti and I are about to start a an Ace Attorney like game. We're gonna be he's gonna be co-hosting with me, so that's gonna come at a different time slot. And that game's called Tyrion Cuthbert, Arcane Attorney at Law or something. It's basically an Ace Attorney like game except with magical stuff. And that's not going to come out on the channel until we're probably done recording it. But it's something that we'll be doing. I know, I gotcha. So apparently something I learned as well is when they do that red move, you get hit when the box disappears, not when you see them do the move. Yeah, it's like when they do the animation, you can't be afraid of the animation. Oh, I try to cure him. Yeah, I just tried to cure him. I was taking too late. Yeah, I do remember Planes Returning. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to post, and I'll add to my list. Wait, the fate just ended and it instantly restarted? Oh my god, that thing is huge. Oh, maybe that was not a good idea to pull the big guy. Hey, can one of you guys pop this guy away from me, please? Okay, oh. Thank you. I'm sorry, but the giant chupacabra just like ate me up. All right, thanks, Etra. Like I said, I'll add it as soon as you do. I got my boy out. Thank you, friend. Well, the problem is I pulled a big level 14 at level 8. So that was never going to end well. I think I might wait until level 15 to do her job classes as an arcanist. No worries. You were resurrecting right as I died. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Excuse me. Those are big turtles. Oh, yeah, crabs. One of my, did I say turtle? Yeah, they're definitely not turtles. Is your Kobo fighting with you? That's awesome. That was a really big crab. Crab people. Crab people. Look like crab. Look like people. That's really cool. What is this? What is this new thing that popped up? Oh, two. I just selected the fate and it went away instantly. That was weird. To cast a fester. So I have to use this and then I use this. Where's my log at? Middle La Nosha. Pretty sure they're probably down here. Need that, yeah, I need that special lotion, exactly. I need to find these other enemies I'm supposed to be killing. Yeah. Basically cast Ruin and then cast Fester. I need to redo all my hot bars eventually. kind of a waste. It does sound like strange abilities. Ain't gonna lie, you are right. Hello, Baja. How are you doing, my newfound friend? Saw you posting on our Valkyrie Profile 2 playthrough. I'm doing well. Hope you are doing well too. We're just playing, I have a mission to stream every single Final Fantasy game. And we're on Final Fantasy XIV now. Now I'm not getting any experience from this because you keep like hitting him with your bow first. Although level 2, so really not much experience at all. Wow, it's a lot of quality of life. Yeah, especially on Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is very, very slow. I remember when I said about Valkyrie Profile 2, though. Don't judge me based on me getting enraged by the game. I did end up really, really enjoying the game, but it took a while for me to get there. Valkyrie Profile 2 can be so enraging at times. But then once you figure out the crystals, and once you figure out how to set them here to make them affect here and do all that other cool stuff, Valkyrie Profile 2 is incredible. And the story is fantastic as well. If you like Valkyrie Profile 2, I highly recommend you check out Covenant of the Plume when you're done. Because not a lot of people have seen Covenant of the Plume or played Covenant of the Plume. I just lost an ability. Oh, that should be there. Faster energy drain. Okay, no, that should all be right. Why can't I use Aether Charge? Weird. Yeah, I felt the same way about Covenant of the Plume as well. Covenant of the Plume goes pretty rage-inducing at times as well, but you get used to it pretty quickly. Energy drain. So you Aether Charge and then energy drain. But yeah, Bledge, if you didn't know, If you go to that link, you'll find a spreadsheet that has every single one of my playthroughs in a very easily navigatable format. So if you ever want to know, hey, did FlightlessBird play X game or Y game, instead of trying to search through every single game on my channel, go to that spreadsheet and it will tell you really, really quick. It's also where the recommendation games are as well. So if you want to recommend a game to me, I put it into that spreadsheet. And those are the games that get voted on. Middle. Should go back for the Chocobo. Yeah, the Arcanist is much more complicated, that's for sure. You know, Trails and Xenoblade, I don't know if they're rage induced or not, but they're definitely really long games, that's for sure. Part of the reason why I've been playing longer episodes of Trails, because I don't want that playthrough to turn into a 6-month playthrough. Blue Quest. I'm told that plots with the mist. Oh, this is another one, the land ones, isn't it? I guess we can knock that out. Pretty, look at that. Alright. So we know how to do these quests. These are just the player housing things. Top there. Pretty good defensive fortifications they have here in this town. Being up on the cliff instead of down in the cliff like the other place. Xenoblade will take 100 hours? Y'all insane? Hopefully, people actually watch it and like the videos and subscribe to the channel. I'm playing a long RPG, and it's going to be something I play for a long time. Hopefully, people keep interested in it. I need to wait for the new version specs. The Xenoblade Switch 2 is already out, I believe. The second one's coming out at the end of July, and the third one later this year. So by the time we finish Trails, you know, the second one will probably be out. At least I think so, based on what I heard. Pretty sure Scott can correct me if I'm wrong. Dragon Dogma, that was a good game. You can beat Xenoblade 1 with the new bikes. Well, I'm not a speedrunner. Just getting drunk back here. Calm down, bro. Calm down. It's like, you're so smart, I could snap you like a twig. I actually made it calm down, that's right. He just didn't like conflict. He's a guardian, he doesn't like conflict. It's kind of funny. Don't tell me that, Scott. You're gonna make me worried. What is spike damage? Sounds like thorn damage from Diablo. Yes, I played Final Fantasy Tactics before the remaster came out though. So that's the original. Well, it's the PSP version. After the first episode, I found a patch that sped things up, which is helpful. I did play Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced though, as well. We're going to be playing Advanced 2 sometime in the future. Ugh, so if you hit enemy, you take damage. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun. You got a good point. Oh, that sucks, Specs. Hopefully it won't be as nearly as infuriating as it sounds. Huh. Ephemeris, that is interesting. Like I said, it reminds me of Thorn damage. Diablo. Level 20. Don't think I can do level 20 at level 11. Nope. I have zero interest in PvP. In fact, if you can have negative interest in something, I have negative interest. I'm not really a fan of PvP. Trying to find my hunting targets, if you're wondering. That's amazing, Alchemarius. That's super cool. Alright, Aegis, you're right. I did forget that, thank you. It would be nice if my carbuncle wasn't just sitting there doing nothing. I like DOTs. DOT classes are fun to play. I gonna outlast it, or is it gonna outlast me? I don't know, it's getting pretty close. I was about to put it to sleep so that way I could like try to rest for like 10 seconds. Thankfully I didn't have to. I'm back, Skeletal. That was an intense fight. That guy's also like 2 levels higher than me. Unknown pest. Excuse me. Apparently there's more of them. Whoa! Big scorpion. Woo! All right. I did get revived. Yeah, Swift cast survive, that's clever. And naturally you can't cast on yourself. What do you mean you can't cast on yourself? I can't be a lich or something? Come on. Lower, middle, lower. I need to go to the cedar wood. Up here. Oh, so maybe the first time I take a Chocobo. But Ruby's instant. Why would you need a swift cast Ruby? Oh, you mean Ruby Ruin? What do you mean Gem Shine? Thank you all for coming out, by the way. Super duper appreciate you guys. You all are the #1 YouTube community on YouTube, and I mean that with all my heart, so thank you so much. If you like what we do here, I humbly ask that you just hit that like button to like the video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Where am I going? I'm going to... Rooster Standard. I like how the bird just continues on without you. The bird's like, I don't got time for that. Oh wow, the Chocobo sound is so slowed down in this version. I'm riding a Chocobo, riding a Chocobo to the red rooster stand. Here we go as we try to do our hunting walks. We try to catch up a little bit without our martyr so we can continue the quest on a Chocobo. Riding a Chocobo, yeah! Alright, now that I have 0 viewers because y'all left because I just blew up your brains with horrible singing. I do, well, I mean, some Chocobos fly though. Not every Chocobo is grounded, right? But there is a kinship between me and the birds, absolutely. You know what Chocobo has a different arrangement? Oh! Well, I'm glad we were able to actually see this version then. Yeah, you're flying on one, so they're not so flightless sometimes. Alright, so somewhere in the cedarwood is 2 things I need to kill. All mounts are flying mounts? Wow. Alright, so on the lookout for 2 enemies that we need to kill. Not sure which ones they are, I just saw there's 2. Well, there's 1. Nesting Buzzard. I thought I was shooting at that one. Nope. Alright. Now I just need to find the other enemy here. There's a game that came out called Neverness to Everness I've been playing. And you can actually buy, when you drive your car, music from the Persona series. Which I thought was freaking amazing. Well, I found some, kobolds. knock them down as fast as they can appear. Fine. Thank you, Scott. You have a great day too, my dear friend. Be awesome, buddy. Alright, you mentioned that you knew where the other enemy was. I'm looking for Galagos. Windmills. Fantastic. Thank you. Go east, young man. Go east, young man. And it will go east. Oh, wait. That's not the way the song works. This one is much tougher than the other one. Did I find a rare mob or something? Boss, okay. Excuse me. Sorry, it's hard to cover my mouth when I'm doing battle. Gotcha. Thank you, my friend. I can just try to focus on getting her up to level 18 so we can continue the main story quest. Alright, you said east? Where the quest is over there? Eastern Lanosha. Lotus Swice, which is a check for an untrumble. Where are the mines? It should be in Cedarwood, according to my log. What, south of this area? Got some mutton stew. Here's mandragores and sprites. Wild Galago chase. Ah, that was good. Where are you? Over here, P.O. I have no idea what that did. I have no idea what P.O. did. Okay, that doesn't help me either. I don't know what that means. 29... 13... So basically, kind of where we were, except a little bit more north. Oh, okay. Cool. That helps. Thank you. Little lemur, little guys. Cool, thank you. Alright, what's next? I think I have to change zones. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, what's PO? So we need boggies in middle and granite pilates in middle. And both are in Summerford. We'll just go ahead and do this while we're here. I feel like I'm not doing much today, though. Summerford. Like, all I'm doing is just leveling up my other class. I forgot about the guild heist. Not seeing any Pirates or any of the other guys. What am I looking for it again? Grinded pirates and bogies. Yeah, shoot me a position, would you? I'm right on top of that. I was right here. How about that? Thank you. You are correct. They're in a cave. Good memory. Now I just gotta find the pirates. And then we'll complete this chapter. Because I don't think you can open up any other hunts until you do the first chapter, right? Some memory stick. Cross the river by the bridge. Whoa, that guy's huge. What are you? Hello, Mr. Level 50 Vogala? Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with that dude, that's for sure. And Flightless bravely ran away. Ran away, away I did. Bravely ran away. When the giant Vogala turned its eerie head, Flightless bravely turned and fled. Brave, 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 sir. Flightless, Flightless. Where are the pirates though? Mamalja. He's one bad Mamoljama, that's for sure. Other bridge further north. Hey, Grande Pirates, thank you. Why does your bird keep changing colors? Every single time I look at your bird, you're in a different bird. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then. Now all those guys were grinded pirates or grinded raiders. There we go. While that thing was on the screen, I couldn't move, which got me hit. Thanks, game. Mount roulette? Oh, that's cool. Alright, I'm almost level 15, and then we can do our quest. The next area is in western, lower, western, 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 lower, lower. So if I go to western or lower, I'll hit a lot. So the best thing I can do is probably go back to the lower area. Probably going to be down here in God's Grip. Yeah, can I get a ride? Wait, hey, lower line ocean. I am riding someone else's chocobo, and it's pretty awesome, flying through the sky. I hate this bird now, because he can fly, and that really sucks. I am so jealous of a flying bird. Why can't I be a flying bird? Yep, I want to ride a chocobo all day, exactly. Penguin mount? Oh, that'd be amazing. I hope there's a penguin mount. Bird, so I can't fly. It really sucks being a flightless bird. A penguin minion? Ooh. That sounds cool. I'm assuming all these things are in lower notion in the lower part here. Quarterstone, Morby Bay, God's Grip. Actually, there's not a lot here. I may have gone to the wrong spot, to be honest. Alright, let me go ahead and... Hey, you have a great day, Specs. Thanks so much for being here. You rock, my friend. Super duper appreciate you. Give you a place to go. Okay, Morby Bay. God's Grip. Yeah, we should have gone to Western Nosha. There's a lot more in Western Nosha than there is here. Well, Western Nosha is just south, so if we take care of these two things... No, head south. Oh, you were gonna go to Morby's Bay. Alright, I see what you're doing. My bad. Well, we don't need to do all these. I mean, we could just kill the one that's here and then head to Western Nosha, because there's a lot in Western Nosha. Just trying to get one more level, really. What's that? Cruststone? remnant from 1.0, huh? Mark of the 12. Oh, okay. Is the 12 supposed to be a Evilise reference? The Zodiarch? The things I'm looking for were not around that stone. No, they didn't have the thing. Yeah, I didn't see any of the enemies that I was looking for down there. Oh, and there's some I can kill. Night, Trifle. Have a great one, my friend. Always good to see you, buddy. See you, Spexy. Have a good one. Talk to you guys soon. By the way, you can help me kill this, because I'm not getting any experience while I'm in your party. So you can just like waylay on everything inside. I do get credit for the I do get credit for the kill though. I see one more of those big guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the level difference is obviously messing with things. That guy was worth 3,200 EXP, by the way. Okay, he wasn't worth 3,200. It was worth 299. I got 3,200 for the log. All right, so and the airport. Quarterstone, 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 quarterstone. I'm on my way down here to this Chocobo. Hopefully find things along the way. It's a bit appreciated, Skeletal. Yeah, I might. Ah, that thing just hit me for 79. Alright. Like I said, by the time I get down to this Chocobo, we should be level 15. Then we can do the job quest, and then we can probably get back on track. Although, considering it's already 4:30 and I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, I don't know if we'll be able to do much after that, unfortunately. But we can probably pick up with the main story quest in the next video. Better. Alright, so like I said, we'll head here. And then after heading here, we'll go do the Arcanist quest. And then our main quest was like level 18, level 19, so we should be strong enough at that point. Alright. Let's see. It is a hefty tome, it's not in promise here. Grandma's weight becomes a comforting anchor amidst the shifting seas of battle. In fact, it will soon discover. On Lower Nosha, you will find, among other things, 3 species of pests. Orphats, little ladybugs, and Arle. I ask that you employ your flight skill and Arcanima to eradicate 3 of each type of creature. I can do that. Lower La Nosha. Should be easy. Just a little time consuming, that's all. Yeah, level 1, these guys should die instantly. They die instantly, what's up with that? I just need to find the Lorelei. Good to have my clothes back on though. Mean to target that. Alright, that was quick. Not too bad. Pretty easy. We good, we good, we good. We're about to find out. Practice their skills. It's weird. This class seems to be all just go kill things, whereas my Thaumaturge was more of, you know, a story-based like thing. What's in the box? What's in the box? Yeah, it's true. They're just EXP boosters and item boosters. You have, like, you know, better equipment. Like, I think we get a book for this one. That doesn't really attack or don't attack, though. There they are. Sure, I'm glad I'm getting that 183 experience boost. Beat me up, Scotty. Yeah, all odds up, right? I mean, there's people who got to level 99 in Final Fantasy XII on the first screen of the game just fighting stupidly weak monsters. Yeah, and in my fact, the first guy who did it, he actually didn't actually get credit for it either. Well, he did get credit for it, but I'm saying the game didn't give him credit for it. Because what happened is there's a bug on this Steam achievement where apparently, there wasn't a bug on the Steam achievement, but apparently he played the game for so long, the game never properly updated itself. And so when he got to level 99, he got an achievement saying he got to level 99. But before it showed up as him getting the achievement, the game crashed. So he thought, okay, well, I did all this work and now it's all ruined because the game crashed on me right when I got to level 99. But it was actually the achievement that crashed the game. It's a fascinating story. Yeah, they were able to prove, though, that the game crashes when you get to level 99. Because someone else was able to replicate the bug. So it was confirmed that, yeah, he actually did do it. But at first, you know, he was worried that he didn't do it because the game crashed on him. I'm not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow my moment to conjugate. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against enemies set against you. Yet, effective though your tactics were, I spied so much room for improvement as I watched you about the wheels of mind, will, and emotion as I often do, and often think other possible strategies might have employed. Let's see. Taking account your credibility, factor in the theocracy, multiplying the number of opponents, and applying the dynamic flow of the moon divided by the position of the Bermuda Triangle. My calculations indicate failure upon entering the level of 9.785444382946777258. Yeah, well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Though the party team has surpassed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I'm Kylia, and may they be a great successor. Acting Guildmaster Wm elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance to structure the field of academia, because obviously you are lacking. From what I've observed so far, you have an imaginative grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail regarding choice of arcane geometries, which factor must influence you actually during battle. Desire to outwin enemy, potential for amusement. Isolation feels right. Isolation feels right. Yeah, just as predicted, and obviously, now I have the final element need to perform another calculation. The probability of becoming an arcanist is 90%. Give it a high, take half a percent. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one particular process issue. It's one of my questions in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me with this grim by the guildmaster himself, so he must be in pretty high company. Aha, while the intractable leader is, as I'm sure you heard, and definitely of absence, he delivers with the most notorious thing to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one strategy to the desired reality. No matter how gifted you are, and I might be, and which I'm very gifted, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists beyond investment abilities, discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. I suggest you continue to focus on refining aptitude with Kabako. Master with the arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcanima. Here are entry lists for today. Play return to your guild. I believe Mr. Blue is waiting for some inspector cargo. What of myself? I'm out to the fields, of course, because I'm awesome. Tactics I've recently out earlier must be attempted to realize scenarios. Theory is all well and good, but there is no assumption for actual combat. We'll meet again soon. Alrighty. I love how it just waves off in the distance. Everything seems well. She seemed eager to continue her training. She perhaps knows the baritone Kalia carries. The initiate's grimoire sorted from the day she entered the guild. She has a reason, but it's really strange to keep it. Yeah, it's called not keeping up with your gear. I fear such an intense focus on Arcanima has led you to overlook other important aspects of life. But enough matters in the moment. You have done well to stay flightless. Continue your practice with Carbuncle as Kaledi has bid. I speak of Eorzings and wild jackals, so once again we have to go kill some. Thankfully we hit the 8th or so when we're here. I just died in 6 arms tonight. Oh my gosh. The name of that fate. They do have great names, absolutely. Koji loves his fun so much. Well, I played Ace Attorney games. I'm kind of used to them. I saw those guys weren't part of my quest, so were the hunting logs. Good line of sight. Oh, thank you. Report to Thubagwian. Kalia. Where's she at? Right outside the door? There's a hunt you. Dragoon H. Where's this girl at? She's not here. Game? The game didn't spawn my quest giver. Over here it doesn't help, dude. I have no idea where you are. Why would they put the marker right there? Why wouldn't they tell you down or something then? Does it make any sense? Thank you, my friend. I was very confused. A time experience as I expected. Shall we proceed directly to job at hand? I've been asked to examine the ways of gunplay caravan run by the Bostick family. Our agents suspect these beasts merchants of dealing in forbidden goods. The search out calculated and not to inspection has 6 chance of inviting physical violence. It did have a down arrow? I didn't see it. I have prepared a strategy to respond to this possible shift in hostilities, but there's a point precondition must be made aware before we discuss the fine points of my plan. Though I'm considered gifted in the formation of tactics, I lack the reflex and coordination necessary to employ many of these self-summoned strategies on the field of battle. Please keep this in mind and adjust your perception accordingly. Now, should we, the offense off for battle, you are to execute combat in 13455, otherwise known as strategy focused fire. Your combat will concentrate your attacks on a single foe, and one by one, the enemy will wither under the combined onslaught. Probability of victory 95%. Reports by place the feathers in vicinity of the cockpot. Oh, the cockpot. No, the cookpot. In Middle Landosha. I will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek out once you arrive. On our way to the cockpot, my friends. Bunch of chickens all around us in a pot. At least that's what I hope it is. I am Forzir Kalia of Mother Gate. Your disease also attached to 70 gets for inspection. I say, second quickers, got my sprint up and the noses, I should stop it, or I do. A particular aggressive response, very well placed. Around that we discussed. Got a yellow Chico, comical. Just throw a bomb at me. Ba 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 ba. Nicely done. Agitation, improvisation. I'm gonna observe that below guild master himself in action. Copy, go, boom, yeah. Reminds me of Trails in the Sky. I was playing Trails in the Sky. I was fighting this plant. And it was a really long battle. And it was pretty difficult. And I won. And then the plant exploded after it died. And killed my party. And I had to redo the fight. I was like, oh, come on! This is a perfect example of how the strategy for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin fulminating your attacks, it's necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there's another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving your probability of success, do you consider more effective to concentrate on playing your strengths or showing up your weaknesses? Enhance the strengths. Oh, again, you respond as a good match would say. I must revise probability for touching him 97%. You're the one to keep an eye on, that's for certain. But if we return to the subject matter of playing, so your calculation must include an accurate assessment of available techniques and relative effectiveness. This requires you to clearly be aware of your own limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and report with Mrs. Vylbrand until we next meet. I shall abide here until the Yelljacks arrive to take brothers into custody. My strategy will keep you company. Rude plant is rude. Yes, rude plant, very rude. Wish to inform you of an important task. You get Topaz. You seem tired, Flightless. Are you becoming public? When reasonably consult for that sufficient rest and recuperation. If you deem yourself fit for duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. I was beginning to think I miscalculated, Flightless. Thank you for coming. I shall soon be rewarding your trades if I suspect of someone going. All my ships have been accused of limited limits of ports are subject to inspection by military gate successors of 291 daily. In the case of Mongus, however, there's 75% possibility of encountering resistance. Those would appreciate your company during this assignment. It's not that we must discuss the requirement of which you're performed, though I have full competency and martial expertise. The point that you first acquired the ability to summon Topaz Uncle. Such knowledge will be released to your contingent on next episode's duty. Very good. The current entity given to form by the Topaz German chair will further expand your offensive capabilities. With such at your command, even the harsher enemies will falter before you. Indeed, we could conduct this dangerous spot inspection without support. Please return Mrs. Vylbrand and inform her of your presentation. I kind of hate when games do this, though. Go here, then go here, then go here, now go back here. It's like, why do you make you run around so much? Even if it's just up the stairs, it's kind of pointless. Summon Topaz. So I have a fire topaz and an earth topaz now. I really need to redo this hotbar. It's so much different than the black mage. The mercenaries Coerthas and Asorte here to discuss with the inspection. Both are old friends when it comes to exploring Kalia during our more dangerous duties. Well met, Flightless. My spells are at your disposal. This won't be the first time we have expected trouble, but as long as we follow the Facier's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll be coming out just fine. The Moonstar is prepared to dock in the airport. We'll meet our first challenge. However, before we even board the vessel, it's almost certain that the merchant ship outside a thug or two that costs us a beer. I calculate probability at 98%. The crew wish to avoid attack us on deck, you see, as that would all but trump the cumulative expectation to all that large. Now, once we do manage to clear the veils, we will face the deck crowded with armed sailors. For a small party of ours, the most effective strategy will be to incorporate individual foes as swiftly as possible. Each opponent we down is one less weapon to raise against. It's imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become dangled in multiple drawn skirmishes, lest we all be overrun. I call this the strategy of Hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into desired reality. Keep those words in mind. It's time we depart. Let's regroup before the main gates of airport. Like with my black mage, I have fire, ice, transpose, lightning. With this one, I have 2 different types of pet activations. I have the enhanced ruin. And I have energy drain, which leads into fester. Let's be about our test flight list. To advise be offered you to execute the stratagem Hammerfall. Do not forget, attacks both the shield and weapon. With the focus on Melvin's Gate? Ah, hex, I knew there'd be trouble. We can get sushi. Ah, nice. Man. So, how do you know which pet to use between... Oh, you can use one of them back to back. Okay. So you can use the fire one and the thunder one. Well, I'm so glad to see you can heal yourself. The final lane boat just down the end of this ramp. Movie takes longer but hits harder. Definitely hand a flightless. Once again, I'm reminded of a guildmaster. Thanks to efficient response, we were able to commence this inspection earlier than I had calculated. We shall board the merchant vessel out in Bay. Asterta, if you wouldn't mind the red, the moist air waits. Gotcha. Says the welcome party at the failed the detours. Expect with the probability 85% arrival insight for the belligerents. Our objective, however, is not to trade bullets, but to gain access hold if they behoove us and place stratagem hardhead. The aim of our point is to buy time so that subject goods will be hostile away to Ocean. You're not intending to get them that time. We'll blow away towards the cargo hold as quick as we can. It's a tactic fought with a risk, but one that presence makes possible. Shall we begin? I enforce the Clay by the authority of Mount Gate. I request that you surrender your goods for assessment.
Well, now your timing could be worse, lass. The outdoors are rusted up, you see. Anything won't open. You'll have to come back another day after we fix the engines.
Hey, Crippini, what's up, my friend? Working slow? Yeah, we're just about to finish up. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I see that cargo now. Any vessel obtaining a port of the Limsa Lominsa is bound by law to submit to a routine inspection.
Not a fact, lads. Well, the law it is. I reckon it's time our gears and themselves a little accident. Pitch 'em over the side, birds.
Yeah, full party. I was just thinking that. I'm not a volatile at least. You'd have an in-between short person. That's where we just get humans from. A really tall person, really short person, you just get a human. I'm messing with this place. Now we can finally get access to the cargo. It's sort of like the old joke. What happens when you merge what happens when a mermaid and a minotaur have a baby? When a mermaid and a minotaur have a baby, you just get a human.
Why are we here then? It's one of the witch admiral's lapdogs skipping about me ship. Yeah, just like a mistress, always sticking her nose where it ain't invited.
No, it can't be.
I recognize a pretty face, did you, lass?
But you were caught, exiled.
Well, see, are you hurt? Can you stand?
Stay back. You stay away from me.
Well, see, please come down. What are your orders? I had enough of your whimpering. I certainly had enough of those bloody books. It's clear you ain't learning anything from them.
No, that's a prized possession.
Reckon it's time you got a different kind of lesson. Let me teach you how to get ahead in life.
Ah! Kilia, go pick up Prisova. She's fainted. We must withdraw. Flightless, quickly, back to the boat. We'll carry the Foreseer.
Ah, that's right. Sling on back to your mistress, you worthless curse.
I could have taken him. It's good to see you all, Flightless. Guests of rain sent word ahead of your travels. Now, with fortune turn events, but considering the infamous black heart you face, you might have feared much worse. Have you heard of Pirate Dos Mega?
Those magas.
He has exiled from Limsa Lominsa some years ago, but appeared as trying to defy the Admiral's orders. And once more, he dares lay a hand on Forcia Kylia. Poor lass must have been terrified. If I had known Dismaga would aboard the ship, I would never have assigned that duty. His testimony requires some time to cover. For Kylia, that man is a nightmare made flesh. Though physical wounds will soon mend, there is little we can do to solve the hurt to our mind. You are concerned, angry mayhap, harness that energy and channel it into your training. I predict we will be needing your skills before long. Next quest is at 20. Alright. Always set up, indeed. So 645 is 15, which is 180. 3, 4 is 7. So if it's a 1 or a 2, I cash out big. was not a 1 or a 2. Mutated pickles. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, 459. I mean, you gotta go with this one, right? Ah. Boo. Boo. Boo this man. Boo. Alright, my dear friends. Well, my name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. I continue Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV. Realm Reborn. I want to thank you all for everything. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being here. Y'all are truly the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube, and I can't thank you enough for all that you do. Let me... set that up. I had a lot of fun, and thank you for everything, Skeletal. Your help is super duper appreciated. I'll probably cut down my grind by about 15 to 20 minutes. So that helps a lot. Really do appreciate you, my friend. And until next time, my dear friends. Go check out our other playthroughs on the channel. I'll talk to you all in Discord if you join our Discord. And until next time, have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. I'll post when I'm streaming 14 again as soon as I know. Maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, who knows. But until then, so long and take care.